Hello indie game fans! PAX South 2019 just happened over the weekend, and while not traditionally a venue for big announcements, there are some pretty neat indie games being showcased, so here is a selection of 10 upcoming games. Not all of them newly announced, but promising games nonetheless. Dicey Dungeons got a new trailer for PAX South, which shows off the gameplay previously unseen in trailers. A roguelite deck-building dungeon crawler from the creator of Super Hexagon. With the random probability of dice, this gives me a little bit of that Slay the Spire vibe, and I hope that it will be as good. Disjunction caught my eye for what else than some very impressive pixel art. However, I then found out that this is a cyberpunk stealth action game with RPG elements, and the concept immediately clicked in my head. With non-linear levels in which you can sneak around or go in guns blazing, this is one to watch for the year. If you, like me, were on the internet in the 90s, you will know how strange and odd that can be. So Hypnospace Outlaw has you playing as an enforcer of the internet, tracking down wrongdoers while downloading programs and avoiding viruses. This super weird, meta, and trippy, potentially being one of the more interesting titles of 2019.
Important message received.
Katana ZERO also got an updated trailer recently, and as an action platformer with beautiful visuals and lighting, breakneck and stylish action, and even a time-bending aspect, it finally got a release window in March, so I'm eagerly awaiting the release.
This place, the life that was to be. You cannot have it. You can never have it. It will never be yours.
2016's Layers of Fear was a very well-received first-person horror game about a painter having to endure ghastly visions, but the sequel treats in the Victorian mansion setting for a ship, so expect more spine-tingling moments in this. Obey Me is a 3D brawler where you take on mutants, demons, and angels alike. It features a hellhound as a playable character, and the action looks pretty alright. Perhaps nothing mind-blowing, but I do like the comic book cutscenes. I have previously covered Religion in a feature on upcoming real-time strategy games, and this is an almost Pikmin-style RTS, where you play as the Prophet in a cyberpunk city. You have to convert the masses to your cult and use them to rid the city of non-believers. While religious extremism is a very real threat, the RTS aspects of having people as resources and the ability to convert enemies to your cause is an interesting take. An action-adventure game with a Paper Mario-like aesthetic, Skellboy looks like a fun romp of an adventure with interesting locations, multiple costumes, and a very interesting use of perspective and depth. Fun times to be had on the Switch later this year. Stygian, Reign of the Old Ones, delves into the Cthulhu mythos but uses it in an almost Baldur's Gate style RPG, only with turn-based tactics combat. As gamers, the works of H.P. Lovecraft have translated very nicely into games, so we have the expected eldritch horror and madness. Very nice hand-drawn art as well.
Why have the cruel gods chosen me for their ghastly amusement?
Finally, Young Souls is a narratively driven beat-em-up RPG about a pair of teenagers that have to protect the world from an impending demonic invasion. Really love the look of this, and I believe that there's a stamina system for combat, meaning no mashing, but with a variety of equipment to use and upgrade, this should be a pretty great game. For more upcoming indie games, check out the previous video or click on the playlist and I will see you after the jump.